Welcome to ByteBoardroom. I'm Mincheol. This is where we show how a single byte of code transforms into a crucial business decision. I love the Marvel movies. Have you, by any chance, seen Captain America, the First Avenger? You might be thinking, Mincheol, why are you suddenly talking about Captain America on a channel that's supposed to be about LLMs, back-end architecture, and business results? By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why. You'll also learn what the core limitations of large language models are and what we can actually do to overcome them. When Captain America wakes up after being frozen for decades, the world is completely different. He still has the senses of a man from the 1940s, but now people are walking around with smartphones, and the internet is full of memes. To catch up, he does one simple thing. He writes down modern culture in a notebook. Words like Starbucks, Moonlight, and Natalie Portman fill his catch-up list. Large language models, or LLMs, aren't that different. They hold an immense amount of knowledge, but their time is frozen. When you ask GPT, what's new in the AI industry? It's like that moment when Cap wakes up and asks, did we win the war? They're brilliant, but the world they know stopped moving a while ago, maybe around 2023. An LLM is a genius, but a frozen one. We've woken him up, and he can talk, but the world outside has already changed. Now, there's a common misconception. Doesn't ChatGPT learn as I talk to it? The short answer is nope. In reality, an LLM is like a book that's already been printed. It's learned everything up to a point, say 2023, and then got frozen in that state. Training is like the printing process. The model reads billions of sentences, engraves the connections between words and ideas, and once it's done, that's it. Press stops. After that, no new pages are added. What we're doing right now chatting is just reading that finished book. Our human brains learn and adapt every day, but AI doesn't. It's more like a giant library full of wisdom, except the shelves don't get new books anymore. So no matter how many times you tell it, hey, here's what's happening today, that knowledge doesn't stick. LLMs don't change on their own. The continuous learning people imagine just doesn't exist. AI doesn't truly understand the world. It just perfectly reproduces what the world used to be. But just like Captain America found ways to live in the modern era, we've also found ways to make frozen models act like they're keeping up. We can't really teach them new things easily, but we can use clever methods to make them act updated. First, there's RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. This means the AI can search through up-to-date information before answering. The model's memory might be frozen in 2023, but if we give it a new article and say, hey, this just came out, it can combine that with what it already knows to respond like it's living in the present. RAG is like giving frozen Captain America today's newspaper every morning. The catch is, if the newspaper is bad, the answer will be bad too. The quality of RAG totally depends on how well we search and summarize. Next is tool use. If RAG is like reading the news, tool use is like giving the AI a smartphone. It can browse the web, run code, query databases, even call APIs. In other words, it can do things. It's like saying, hey Cap, this is Google, you can look stuff up yourself now. But just like before, even if he searches something today, he'll forget it tomorrow. He can access the present, but he still doesn't remember it. Finally, there's the most human method, prompt engineering and iterative feedback. No big infrastructure, no expensive retraining. We, the users, give the context directly. It's 2025 now, and here's what's been happening. The AI doesn't actually learn it, but in that moment, it acts like it understands. Giving feedback and refining prompts is like having coffee with Captain America every morning and telling him what's new. He's not truly learning, but he's staying in sync, at least for a while. Throughout the Marvel series, Captain America keeps looking back to his past, especially the woman he loved. In the end, he decides to return to that past and doesn't come back. LLMs are kind of the same. Let's wrap it up. First, LLMs are frozen knowledge. Once training is done, they stop learning. They're like static libraries, not living minds. Second, we have three key workarounds. RAG adds external fresh documents. Tool use lets the AI interact with the world. Prompts and feedback give it updated context from us. These aren't retraining methods. They're ways to keep the frozen genius feeling alive. They help the model act dynamic, even though it's static inside. In the end, the real limitation of LLMs is their disconnection from time. And the only way to overcome that is through external connection and context injection. If we want these models to do more than repeat the past, we have to build systems, RAG, tools, and smart prompts that pull them into the present. Our job, as engineers and business leaders, is to become the time managers of these models. Once you understand that, the frozen captain metaphor isn't just a fun analogy. It's the clearest way to see how AI relates to time. To learn how to connect these model minds to real boardroom results and accelerate your team's growth, subscribe to ByteBoardroom. Thanks for watching.